This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, boy, these two teams are on the rise, RJ. Some fantastic young talent on display on both sides.
Oh, the future is bright, and these guys are the future. But don't look over the present, because they are already so exciting to watch. It's going to be a lot of fun courtside.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point guard. Here's Morant. Here's Aldama. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And here are the Timberwolves. Outside, Russell. And blocked by Bain. And Adams kicks to Bain. That three off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bain, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Russell dishes to Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Adams outside. The pass to Aldama. Got a piece of it. Here we go, one-on-one. And finished off by Gobert.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Edwards, that's good.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Morant passes to Aldama. Back to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Shot clock at 6. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, Dylan Brooks off the bounce. Teammates are loving that.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Russell kicks to McDaniel. Here's Gobert. Adams, some nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Brooks dishes to Adams. Morant outside. Pass to Aldama. From deep, Brooks. Minnesota with the rebound. Russell passes to Towns. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 13.
We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Edwards passes to Gobert. And good that time. Gobert's got his second basket of the game.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Morant outside. And Adams kicks to Bane. From 16 feet away, he cans it. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Russell feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Morant with the steal. And now the Grizzlies fast break. Brooks the pass to Aldama. Morant outside. 23 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Aldama. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Outside, Russell. Towns, high post. He feeds it to Gobert. 1 second left, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies lead by 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Then it's Brooks, and then there's Steven Adams, and it's Aldama. And at the 4, that's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Russell finds Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
It's hauled in by Edwards. Down low. Tries again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Love how well Gobert positions himself when shots go up. Committed to getting every board out there.
Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. It's good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Bane against Edwards. Brooks outside. Here's Aldama. Offended by Towns. 2 on the clock. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Towns.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Morant against Russell. Morant right side. Aldama passes to Morant. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
The Grizzlies shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one.
At the line for two.
He hits the second from the line. 1:53 left to play here in the second quarter. Russell kicks to Edwards. Passes it to Gobert. Russell against Morant. Outside Edwards. And the three off target. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant drives in. He gets that one. And it's 9 points for John Morant.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
Edwards with it. Now defended by Bain. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Towns has got 9 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Russell against Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Edwards dishes to Russell. Inside. Here's Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant surveying the D. The pass to Aldama. Brooks up on top. Outside, Bain. A three-pointer, no good. Russell against Morant. Morant with the steal. Bain inside the three-point line. And the shot is long. And a close game so far through the first. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the half.
17. The Timberwolves, 22.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Nice read out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Torian Prince. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. The first one falls.
2 shots.
And so he hits both. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's McLaughlin. To the paint. Here's Reed. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Conchar. The tray. A three-pointer is right on target. Conchar's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Pass to Reed. And the shot is good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Outside, Jones. Inside, Conchar, the pass to Tillman. 6 to shoot. Launches it. It's rebounded by McLaughlin. Timberwolves leading by 4. Pass to Reed. Here's Noel. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Jones for 3. He's off on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And there's the pass to Reed. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Conchar, good.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Reed misses. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 6. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got his first bucket in this one. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. They recover it. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Guarded by Prince. Pass to Conchar. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's McLaughlin. And he lays it straight in.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Outside, Jones. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. For Memphis, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's McLaughlin. It's stolen by Jones. 43 seconds left in the third. Here's Conchar. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. From past the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's McLaughlin to the middle. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now here's Jones. Pass to Conchar. And we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves lead by 6. Live from the FedEx Forum. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And for the Timberwolves, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Edwards inside. Can't connect from short range. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And with a fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And Edwards drops them both. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant outside. Passes it to Aldama. Russell against Morant. And the pass to Aldama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooks takes it inside. Out to Morant. Aldama passes to Adams. Morant outside. Memphis moving it around. Payne for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Russell finds McDaniel.
Clearly a foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniel.
And the second free throw, good. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Russell kicks to McDaniel. Towns down low. And Towns throws it down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Morant outside. Brooks outside. Crosses over. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Edwards dishes to Russell. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Morant against Russell. Morant passes to Aldama. Right side Payne. Morant right side. On the clock over Russell, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Up top, Russell, guarded by Morant, and slam dunk by Gobert.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Morant outside. They set the pick. And they'll get another chance. Out to Brooks. Back to Adams. Pass to Aldama. Now here's Morant for 3. And rebounded by McDaniel. Timberwolves leading by 7. Russell dishes to Towns. Payne against Russell. Back to Towns, right wing. Gobert the pass to Russell. Here's McDaniels. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside, Russell. Clock at 6. Edwards looking it over. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Brooks outside. It's Brooks on the wing. Here's the 3. Missed. And so Minnesota takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean,
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubats at center. And it's Wall in at the point. Leonard's got room. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Jackson outside. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Leonard. Wall, the pass to George. The shot won't fall.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Here's Morant. He takes it in.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, BA, one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
4 on the clock. With the tip, it's good on the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Wall against Morant. On the wing, Bain. Fires it. Batum pulls it in.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Wall, the pass to George. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Excellent D there from Morant. Brooks with it. Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. On the take. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
The free throw drops from Morant. Good on both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Outside Wall. Pass to George. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Brooks drives in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Wall, the pass to George. Back to Wall. Out to Leonard. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got his second basket of the game. Now Morant. Shots blocked.
A sneaky present at the defensive end. Nicholas Batum was all over that shot.
Outside Bain. Outside Morant. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Morant's got 6 points.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Out to Leonard. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Leonard.
A beast on the dribble drive. You see Kawhi right there, undeterred by contact.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. From deep. Outside for Brooks. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Zubac.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Wall against Morant. Wall, the pass to Batum. George, right side. Plenty of space. Grizzlies with the rebound. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Adams, the pass to Bain. Brooks outside. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
George, a deep three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Ja Morant, he's feeling it.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Memphis.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Paul George out there with John Wall. And it's Zubats in at the 5 down low. Outside Bain. Knocked away. Brooks, the pass to Bain. Back to Brooks. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim. And some will remember that Desmond Bain was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
George with it. Jackson in his pocket. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bain earlier in the draft.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Batum pulls it in. The Clippers trail. Leonard outside. Back to George. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. Outside Bain. Here's Adams. Pass to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Brooks. Takes the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George left side. Batum outside. Zubats with it. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. Bain finds Adams. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Bain. Pass to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Over Zubats. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Morant against Leonard. And Leonard throws it down hard.
So explosive with the dunk. Kawhi Leonard gets up quick to slam it down.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Zubats with the steal. George against Brooks. George, right side. Pass to Zubats. Here's Batum. Outside Wall. 5 to shoot. Here he goes. Oh, Adams with the block.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
The drive by Brooks.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
The first one falls. And so he hits both.
What makes Dillon Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nice shot by George. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter. Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. Up top, Brooks. Paul George pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Leonard finds George. Wall with it. Checked by Brooks. Wall, the pass to George. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. That's good from George.
The rare guy who can do everything at both ends. Paul George gives you a chance to win every night.
Outside Morant. Driving in. And then Morant with the dunk.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Here's Leonard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Leonard has a great feel for when the defender is just a little out of position.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Tipped. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Clippers ahead. Up by... All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
They've got Xavier Tillman. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then there's Danny Green, and it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Now brings a double. Pass to Aldama. Back to Conchar. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scores are rising to the top.
Back to Covington. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Inside, Robert doesn't hold back. He does whatever it takes to get his shot off.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Conchar can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Now Jones. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Jackson against Jones. On the take. Banked it in off the glass. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now here's Kennard. No good with the triple.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Conchar. Lays it up and banks it in. And now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Jackson down low, defended by Jones. Good. Jackson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Able to switch gears at a moment's notice. Jackson beating his man off the dribble.
A minute 35 left in the third quarter. Here's Conchar. And it's good. 2 points. Conchar's got 7 now in this quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Kennard outside. Pass to Morris. Now here's Jackson. Changes up. And Morris with the lay-in. And the Clippers lead by 6.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Outside Jones. Here's Tillman. Here's Conchar. He's got 7. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Kennard on the wing. Fires the 3. No good that time. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Launches it. And he recovers it. Outside, Green. Knocked loose. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Pass to Aldama. From downtown.
On defense, Robert Covington uses his size and athleticism very well.
And so it's the Los Angeles. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Jackson and Powell make up the backcourt. Robert Covington is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Kennard in at the 3. Powell passes to Kennard. Clock at 6. And there's another one for the Clippers. All right, now a timeout called by Memphis.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said, keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. Leonard against Brooks. 6 to shoot. Leonard passes to Batum. And finally, they hit one. Batum's got his first points of the game.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
Outside Morant. Back to Jackson. Fires the 3. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He has elite athleticism, makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
Here's Leonard. Not going to go that time. And it's Memphis the other way. And here's Brooks. Jackson down low. Wall covering. Outside Bain. Outside Morant. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments, Morant steps up when it matters most.
Up top Wall, pounded by Morant. Brooks against Leonard, pass to Zubac. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. And the Clippers lead by 7.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
Morant against Wall. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
George outside. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside for Brooks. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Leonard. It's George on the wing. And the shot goes down.
Defense does a good job, but George won't relent. He rises to meet their challenge.
And here's Morant outside. The shot that time not on target. And the Clippers will come the other way. Leonard on the wing. Guarded by Bain. Shot by Leonard. No good. Memphis with the ball. They trail by 7. Brooks right side. Bain against Leonard. Jackson outside. George with a steal. Bain against Batum. Leonard for 3. Ja Morant grabs the miss. The shot from 20 feet out. Yeah!
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
So it's the Clippers picking up the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
It would be Manu Ginobili. He was
not at all. Yeah, some similarities definitely there, David. Thank you. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. Russell kicks to Gobert. Over in the corner, Edwards. They get it back. Another shot. And the rejection by Zubac. George with the ball. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Russell passes to Gobert. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Boy, the added strength of Rudy Gobert over the years helps him complete the end one. You get the sense this guy loves to score the basketball.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings. When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Outside for Batum. And they recover it. Wall passes to Zubac. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now here's Gobert, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Connects from three-point range.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
All with it, now guarded by Towns. Leonard looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Edwards. The three. Excellent D there from George. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And Wall kicks to Leonard. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Great tee that time from Batum.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Back to Leonard. Batum finds Leonard. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Russell against Zubac. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
George with no one around. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Passes it to Towns. Nice move. And Towns throws it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Ball against Russell. In the corner, George with it. Back to Batum. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. He can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think of a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below! That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Ball against Russell. That shot off. Wall with some nice D. Leonard fires away from outside. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves lead by... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here's Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Nobody near Leonard. Good on the triple. Leonard's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Edwards looking it over, poked away, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Here's Russell, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lock it 2.
Well, nice defense right there by John Wall. He's got all the physical tools, length, strength, and quickness.
Leonard inside, working on McDaniels, and they pick up 2. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet. And that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Batum passes to George. Back to Batum. And the layup's good off the glass.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
The pass to McDaniels. The dish to Gobert. Stolen by Zubats. George looking over the floor. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
And defense wasn't ready for Batum there. He shakes them off with a clever dribble move.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by George. Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 3. It's tipped. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Leonard, the pass to Batum. Back to Leonard. And again, the Clippers good for 2. And you hear the term point forward. Then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So, what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Here's Russell over Wall. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut to just 3 points on the basket from Russell.
This guy, an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
All with it. Picked up by Edwards. Wall dishes to George. Back to Wall. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And it's Leonard missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Towns, no luck. Clippers leading by 3. Wall passes to George. Back to Wall. Outside Leonard. Outside Wall. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Leonard attacking. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Off target from outside.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Towns, the pass to McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
go into the rack with energy in the D, afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thanks, David. And we'll be back. 22. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who SuperLu's going with. The guard and off guard, filled by Jackson and Powell. Morris is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Kennard in at the small forward. Covington, tipped.
Taurean Prince has the kind of length and speed to close the gap and send it back. What a block.
Timberwolves trail.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Jackson kicks to Powell. Prince against Kennard. Outside for Jackson. Misses the three. Minnesota shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. That's to Noel. From deep. The Clippers grab the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Morris with the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 1.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Reed, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And here's Kennard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's McLaughlin. Defended by Covington. Covington with the steal. Kennard against Prince. Kennard on the wing. Covington into the lane. And the dunk by Covington.
Well, make no mistake, Robert Covington is a big-time athlete. Puts it on the deck and finishes.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Lays it up off the glass. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Jackson down low. Takes it out to Covington. Off target with his three. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Reed. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Powell for 3. The rebound by Anderson. Minnesota leading by 3. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed, and that one is good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
The Timberwolves shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Clippers trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And the dunk by Jackson.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jackson. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. They get the rebound. Prince outside. A three-pointer off the mark. LA's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Covington finds Morris. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead. Anderson against Covington. It's good. Reeves got 11 points here in just the second half.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You've got to be careful and on point with Reggie Jackson as a defender because he is so good at drawing that contact and making you put him at the foul line.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Morris. Batum comes in for Robert Covington. Leonard, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's George in for Norman Powell. Offensive rebound. Edwards dishes to Russell. Passes to Gobert. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Here's the pass to Zubac. Right side, Leonard. The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 4. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Timberwolves. 4-point game. Batum against Towns. On the wing, Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Russell. It's John Wall with the rebound. Clippers trail by 4. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Pass to Edwards. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And too long on the shot. Here's Batum. A shot's good on the assist by George. 6 points for Nicholas Batum.
Wow, what soft touch from Nick Batum. This guy has no trouble finishing in the painted area.
Poke loose. Stolen by George. All with it. Picked up by Edwards. Russell against George. To take the lead. That shot misses. And Minnesota now the other way. Russell looking around to the inside. Gobert. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
And he's good on the second.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Ball against Russell. Leonard kicks to George. Tries the spin move. Three-pointer. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Russell. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 5th rebound in this one. And stolen by Russell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Russell against Wall. Gobert with the block. Russell against Wall. A drive by Russell. Yep, that one goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Timberwolves.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping, passing lanes, poking the ball away. Just doing a great job creating chaos.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ball against Russell. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, because of his history of delivering in clutch moments, boy, I think the last guy you hope to foul was Kawhi Leonard. Does he prove us correct?
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
All with it. He's picked up by Russell. Here's Leonard going inside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Minnesota in the lead. Russell passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
The 3 from George. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Leonard kicks to George. The kick out to Wall. Here's Leonard. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
It counts.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreak.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
George finds Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Batum with the steal. And it's Wall in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. It was up for grabs. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live. Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Morant, pass to Jackson. Morant against Russell. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Shooting for Memphis, John Morant.
And here's Minnesota now. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Back to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. With the drive. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play.
Strong interior move. Aggressive, assertive, and effective.
Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Outside Morant. Brooks outside. Adams with a screen on McDaniels. McDaniels against Brooks. Yep, count it.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading. The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Right side Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Bane. Outside Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Adams. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brent?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Morant into the lane. The shot misses. McDaniels with some nice D.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. To the inside, Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Outside for Brooks. Nice move. And he drives in and fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And he sinks the second. 27 seconds left in the first. Outside Edwards. Out to the right wing. Towns with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Here's McDaniels. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
The free throw drops for Bane. .11 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Morant. For three.
And, you know, on the defensive end, that's the intensity Russell's coaches want to see more of from him.
And still a close game as the first quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. Here's Morant. Bane, the pass to Morant. And Gobert with a block. Russell against Morant. Here's Gobert. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Gobert's got 10 points.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9. Back to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. McDaniels with the rebound. And so it's Minnesota with it. Russell attacking. Here's Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Steven Adams.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Now here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant. Another shot. It's blocked by Gobert. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Outside Russell. And he lays it up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Here's Morant driving to the basket. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
So it's Minnesota now, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Gobert. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
And Morant gets it to go.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And stolen by Morant. Outside Bane. Pass to Adams. Back to Bane. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far. Staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
On the wing, Bane. Floats one. Stolen by Russell. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Stolen by Jackson. McDaniels against Brooks. Right side, Morant. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the second quarter. 4 on the clock. Jackson outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Down low. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Ooh, he released it in time, but it's up. Okay, Allie, appreciate it.
The Grizzlies, 23.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. If you look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Nas Reed, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Taurean Prince, and it's Anderson in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The Timberwolves trail. Here's McLaughlin. That shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Conchar. Pass to Jones. Six on the shot clock. Can't cash it in from close range.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, Nas Reed initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, BA, that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Nas Reed an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reed did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Aldama. Puts the move on. And the shot is good off the backboard.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Oh, sweet move. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Jones. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. On the wing, Conchar. Here's Tillman. Conchar. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Here's McLaughlin to the middle. Fast break. Here we go. Conchar, good. Conchar's got 7 points in the game. Well, the Timberwolves shooting incredibly well, 63%, and really making their shots count. Pass to Prince.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Anderson. And here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And here's Jones. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Anderson with it. He's picked up by Jones. Here's Noel. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Aldama. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the second free throw is good.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Here's McLaughlin. Down low. Here's the second effort, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:05 left in the third. Outside Jones. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Naz Reid. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And defensively, they're speeding them up, forcing mistakes, and continuing to come up with steals.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Morant, the pass to Bane.
All right, everyone. Give a big hand to your
Now Adams. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And Morant gets double-teamed. Just 3 to shoot. The 3 from Bane. Rebound, Minnesota.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush him.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
12 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Right side Moran drives to the hoop. And Edwards puts up a deep three. The third quarter comes to a close. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 5. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Minnesota in the lead. On the court for the Grizzlies. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. Towns passes to Gobert. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Moran. And then Moran with the dunk.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Here's Edwards. Gobert with it. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Back to Jackson. Now Morant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. It's Edwards on the wing. To the paint. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And now the Grizzlies on the run. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw in possession here. That free throw misses. No good on the second free throw.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Driving inside. And then Morant with the dunk.
He plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Gobert's got 20 points. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Up top, Morant, guarded by Russell. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Bain against Edwards. To the inside. Stolen by Bain. And it's Morant off the drive. Good work defensively by Russell. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Edwards finds Towns. Inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Morant. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And it's critical Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
And Edwards puts up a deep three. Grizzlies with the rebound. And here's Memphis. They're on a 12-4 run. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Jackson. Fires the three. Good. And the setup by Morant. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Towns with the ball. And 1:01 left in the fourth.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Now here's Bain. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. And here's Bain. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. There's Jackson with the three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Timberwolves foul. Anthony Edwards. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Steven.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And so the Grizzlies take the win. They have to feel... All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Grant Hill. Allie LaFour.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this, so hype, where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him, with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Kicks it out to Leonard from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Wall against Morant. And Wall kicks to Zubac. And he makes good on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Morant. The Clippers getting the bucket. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Morant.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Now here's Wall. Leonard on the wing. The kick out to Wall. And the rejection by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
Now here's Wall, following the miss by Dillon Brooks. Morant comes with the double team. Batum wide open, he fires. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Bain. With the drive. It's rebounded by Leonard. Los Angeles leading by 3. Outside, George. Back to Wall. The Clippers need to get off the shot. And the dunk by Zubac.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And Jackson gets it to go.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Bain against George. And Adams sends it back. They retain possession. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That's going to send Ivica Zubac to the line. It goes on Dillon Brooks. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Now here's Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got his second bucket.
And don't forget, his dad played in the NBA as well. So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard.
Morant against Wall.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
The Clippers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. The first free throw is good.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
Now here's Brooks. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Wall with the steal. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson.
Kawhi Leonard continuing in the offseason to tinker with his game, trying to find ways to improve upon it. Always working hard to bring something out the next season.
So he gets them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Morant outside. Over Wall. And it's Morant missing. George finds Leonard. There's the drive. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Clippers lead by 7. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Up top, Bane. Out to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Morant against Wall. Leonard looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Here's Morant. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Clippers leading by 7. Leonard the pass to Batum. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Batum knowing how to get to the rack.
The Grizzlies shooting well, 50% from the floor. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac looking to get deep into the paint. When you look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. It's good shot selection and great consistency. The efficiency of Kawhi Leonard's three-point shooting is pretty exceptional. I mean, he's going to start taking those all night long if he's open.
Brooks kicks to Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Ball passes to George. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Batum for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant surveying the D. That one doesn't go. Empty that time from Leonard. George finds Leonard. Wall against Morant. Wall's shot is off.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:49 left to play in the first half. George way outside. Grant, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit, nervous, but nothing superstitious and nothing that I can recall.
Here's Morant, and it's sent back by George. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Here's George, and George with the stuff.
You got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handle.
Ball against Morant. Unable to get that one. Los Angeles leading by 6. Outside Leonard. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Off target at the rim. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
George looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. It's rebounded by Memphis. And Brooks, here we go. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And what a fearless drive by Brooks, going right into the defense there and drawing the foul.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And here is Los Angeles now. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Powell. The rebound by Steven Adams. The drive by Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And a guy who can drive and finish with either hand. Jackson's tough to stop once he gets going downhill.
It's all tied. Thank you, David. And
Your Clippers, 27. The Grizzlies, 27.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. We've got Tyus Jones, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. It's stolen by Morris. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Kennard's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Clippers. Jones looking for an opening. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got his first points of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Outside Jackson. Passes it to Kennard. Over Greaves. Here's Morris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
The Grizzlies trail by 3.
In the 2021 playoffs, you remember Reggie Jackson came up huge for the Clippers, averaging almost 18 points a game before they finally lost to the Suns in the Western Conference Finals.
Here's Conchar. Shoots over Powell. Conchar, good.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Jackson passes to Morris. Outside, Covington. And here's Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Powell. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Well, for Jackson, he earned himself a new contract, Brent, and starting point guard duties because of that playoff.
With both Kawhi Leonard and Paul George missing most of the 21-22 season, Reggie Jackson took the Clippers to the 8th seed in the West, carried a lot of the scoring load consistently for the Clippers, and he led the team in both points and assists.
The Clippers in the lead. Kennard for 3. So good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Green, the pass to Tillman. It's blocked. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Kennard, the pass to Morris. Powell, no one around him. No good on the 3. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Jones dishes to Green. Jones in the post, guarded by Powell. Kennard against Green. Back to Jones for the lead. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Jackson, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Just dicing through the lane there was Reggie Jackson.
Outside, Jones. 1:12 left in the third. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Morris. Inside. And Morris throws it down.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 5.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Jackson. Outside, Covington. Morris right side. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Aldama can't hit. Covington against Jones. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Morant outside. Payne for 3. No good on the shot. He got it up. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Wall. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Paul George is out there with Wall, and it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Inside,
side, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Payne for three. Here's Adams. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Now here's Wall. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Payne. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Nicholas Batum. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. And you could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Morant against Wall, and Morant throws it down.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
That's good from Morant. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Outside, Wall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous plays
sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Clock at 6. Leonard kicks to Wall. Wall with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 6. The 11-footer. And it's Morant missing.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And it's Leonard missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And finished off by Morant.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Outside, George. Now the pass to Zubac. Leonard kicks to Batum. Over Bain. A shot by Batum, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. 4-point game. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team. And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open 3, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half. Outside, George. To end the cold streak, sinks the triple. And the Clippers lead by 3.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Jackson. Great D that time from Batum. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Leonard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And a 2-time Finals MVP. Kawhi Leonard, exactly who this team wants at the line.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 3. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter.
It's t-shirt time, fans. Who wants one? Come on, let's hear it. Come on and get loud right now, fans. It's time to cheer on your Clippers spirit.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Yep, and a chance for Kawhi Leonard to step up and make a big impact here. We all know he can deliver.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Ball against Morant. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on John Wall.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see the play put the ball in his hands in those situations. Be a terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Here's George, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wanting to prove the doubters wrong, George welcomes the chance to come through at the stripe.
Paul George at the line for 2.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Morant against Wall. And it's Morant missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Kawhi Leonard with this slam.
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Outside, George. Fires for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now Morant. So the Clippers with the win. Probably a little. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Brent Beer.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, the backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. George finds Batum. Can't get it to drop. And the Timberwolves with possession. Russell the pass to Towns. Shoots over Zubac, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Now here's George. Leonard can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Gobert up top. Oh, swiped away. And here they come. The 3 is up. And there's Leonard on the assist by Zubac.
Like a gazelle cruising down the court, Kawhi's difficult to stay with in transition.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Pass to Leonard. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And he's good on the second. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
And Gobert with the stuff.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
Wall on the attack. Pass to Zubac. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Russell to pass to Towns. And it's good for 2.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
Outside Wall. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels covering. Back to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. George. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Here's Edwards. Rejected by George. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Zubac. Leonard against McDaniels. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Leonard. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The shot by Towns, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. George passes to Zubac. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for your Clippers.
It's both from the stripe. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter here. Wall against Russell. Gobert up top. That shot off. Great D that time from Zubac. Pass to Batum. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That kind of defense isn't going to stop Nicholas Batum. He pushes through the contact.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside Russell. Gobert with a screen on Wall. To the inside. It's stolen by Wall. And here's the fast break. Leonard passes to George. Back to Leonard. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. And some solid defense from Towns. Russell with the ball. Guarded now by George. Got it. Gobert's got 6 points.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing.
George against Edwards. Zubac passes to George. Batum outside. Now Wall. Clock at 6. Out left to the wing. Here's Batum. That shot missing. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gobert. Back to Russell. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Gobert with a screen on Wall. Russell finds Gobert. Shoots over Wall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
You see what that little pump fake does? It gives the defender something to think about the next time he goes to challenge Gobert's shot.
Here's Leonard. With 4 on the clock. That one no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves at
Let's give a round of applause.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
On the court for Minnesota. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. That one drops for him. Gobert's got 9. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
The kick out to Edwards. This one for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's George. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Towns down low. Batum's on him. 4 on the clock. And the play by Towns inside. He's got 6.
And just crashes the glass with effort and intensity. I mean, how do you box a guy out like Towns?
George passes to Wall. Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And Gobert with a block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Russell, that's good.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Leonard for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Anthony Edwards.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Leonard. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
You know, when you have a guy like Kawhi Leonard, so much of what you do goes through him. You trust him. You trust his abilities.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Leonard outside. 1:27 left in the first half of this one. Doesn't go that time. McDaniels with some nice D. George against Edwards. Pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Wall. Some solid defense from Russell.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Wall finds Leonard. Double team on Leonard. Now here's George. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
Russell with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. No good on that one.
Shooting for Minnesota, D'Angelo Russell.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Now here's George. Ball for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Wall's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
The score, your Clippers, 23. The Timberwolves, 24.
fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Jackson and Powell make up the backcourt. Luke Kennard out there with Robert Covington, and it's Morris in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Basket's good. Anderson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
For 3, Powell. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Blocking foul called on Reggie Jackson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McLaughlin. Anderson with a screen on Jackson. Back to Anderson. 6 to shoot.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
Second team foul.
That free throw no good.
Kyle Anderson. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. About a minute played here in the second half. Jackson outside. He takes it in. Here's Covington. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Opposing defenders know what Robert Covington is capable of, giving him no room.
Robert Covington.
And so he makes both from the line. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Powell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the Clippers miss again.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Here's Noel. Powell covers. Anderson against Covington. A slam dunk by Reed.
A nice setup. Kyle makes pretty good decisions with the ball in his hands.
Now here's Powell. Now Jackson. Five to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Anderson with it. Guarded now by Morris. Here's Prince. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Morris left side. The reverse. And he sinks the layup.
Nice find by Lue. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Left side Anderson. And no good. Good D by Covington. The Clippers trail. Powell for three. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Reed, good.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Powell outside. Stolen by Anderson. Powell with a steal. Covington up top. Jackson outside. Kicks it out to Kennard. Pass to Covington. Back to Kennard. Clock at 6. Here's Morris. He can't get that one to fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Reed with it. Right side Anderson. Back to Reed. Anderson finds Reed out to the right wing. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. It's rebounded by Morris. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Kicks it out to Jackson. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land. Jackson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's McLaughlin. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Powell. Wide open. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
It's rebounded by Morris. Up in time. That shot off the mark. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Timberwolves ahead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for Minnesota right now, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point. And the Clippers with the ball after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And it's Russell on the drive. Here's Gobert. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 6 assists in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up steals left and right.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
It feels like Kawhi never takes a false step. Everything he does is with purpose.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Now here's Wall. From outside, off the mark. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First team foul.
Well, Los Angeles shooting just around 32% from the field. Russell against Wall. Pass to Zubac. Leonard outside. He can't get it to go. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Russell attacking. And he makes it on the layup. And now a 9-point Minnesota lead.
The speed of Russell on full display. Love watching him turn on the jets and get to the cup.
Batum outside. Pass to Zubac. And stolen by Gobert. Russell, the pass to Towns.
Minnesota charged with a foul. Karl Anthony Towns. 2nd personal foul.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Here's Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Timberwolves have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Leonard passes to Batum. Zubac inside, defended by Gobert. Here's Leonard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
The nuances that Kawhi has added to his game. That time, the little up fake.
And he makes both free throws.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Edwards against George. And it's Towns with the power finish.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Back to George. Batum, the pass to George. Into the lane. Here's Zubats. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out. You get your feelings hurt.
Outside Edwards. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Russell to pass to Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for, setting the table for his guys.
Russell against Wall. Leonard left side. The three ball. Wall no good. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Timberwolves.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Rudy Gobert.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Now here's George. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Wall against Russell. And the foul called on John Wall.
John Wall.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gobert against Zubats. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. The shot won't fall.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up.